No, get off, come on. Okay, so that was interesting. I could see that... So here, I could see that this flipped back before I arrived at the junction. Even though this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's a 6-block gap between the switch and the junction. And as far as I know, this is all the same. But this flipped back before I entered the junction, whereas on the other one, it flipped back as I entered the junction. Which is wild. Like, why would that timing be different? Alright, let me not worry about those. Let me go back to... Let me look at the stuff at loop 1 again. Am I still going the right way? Hold on. I am. Cool. This is where I was going. Look at this monstrosity. And then we have chunk issues. Let me go ahead and reload to clear the lag. And then just let me examine this junction again. Maybe it's the snow? I don't know, like why would it bounce me here but not anywhere else? So it was this. As far as I can tell, this is identical. This circuitry is identical to all the other ones. But the speed of this is not identical somehow. I don't know what's going on. Should we try to reproduce the bug, right? Let's try reproducing the bug. So let me like get a platform out here. And so then we have junction. Right, let's say there. I should have used something other than cobblestone. 1, 2, 3. And then I can't actually pick the other one. And then 1, 2, 3, and then button. And then that comparative subtract mode. That. And then comparative subtract mode. Wait a minute. And then that, 2, 3, that. Maybe this is different from how I built it the other places. And then that. And then here, this is always on for testing purposes. Oh, maybe it... No, it's not right. Alright, then let's loop this back. We do need this to go at full speed. Let's go ahead and power some rails. That should not be always on. That should be always off, because we want to go straight through. Or do we? Well, we can do both. Alright, so let me just like shove that. That's the wrong way. Let me go ahead and shove that in that direction. See how this goes. The fact that I'm not sitting in it means that the minecart is going slower than... Oh, I'm missing redstone here. Right, the minecart is slower than it would be otherwise. Let's go ahead and clear that out. Now let's sit in the minecart and see what happens. That is faster. You can kind of see it. It flips back before... Oh. It flips back before, but maybe if I... Is that slower if it's powered? If the junction is on? Is it slower? Nope, it's even faster. The redstone! The redstone and the minecart goes at different speeds depending on the lag. So we can't reproduce this because there's less lag right now, and therefore we are going faster than we would be otherwise. Or rather, there's less lag right now, so that the junction processes faster than the minecart. You need to introduce just enough lag that the redstone is slightly slower. You can't make the minecart go any faster, can you? Right, so we don't need this actually, we just need this to go into there, right? Let me introduce a variable amount of delay. And let's try and just have enough delay so that... You know what, let me just like do that. Alright, that's too fast, right? So let me like slow that down. That's too slow. Can we adjust this until it's like exactly right? And it bounces backwards? That's too slow. Huh. So that's too slow. I mean, that's too fast. And that's too slow. Are you kidding me? You So like everything has to... It is like sub-tick. Precision. If you want this to break. Yeah, no, it's it is sub-tick precision. You have to be like exactly. That's crazy. Wow. All right. So we can't do this because we don't have. Unless I adjust this. We need this to hit exactly right. Let me just try a little bit more. We wanna... Wait. Maybe there is a way to do this. Also, don't I want to power this as well? Yeah. Alright, more speed. maximum speed. This part doesn't really matter, but why not, right? Nope. So if I move this forward by 1, nope. Alright, I'm giving up. Like, I know what the bug is, but I can't reproduce it. Because it depends on the amount of lag, it depends on the amount of desync between your redstone thread and your minecart thread. And that's different all the time. It's not something you can control. You need the minecart to enter the junction at exactly the same time as the junction switches. So like you can't reproduce the bug until you can, and then it's like, wow, alright, it happens every time. It's the same as this, like that used to break as well. That's crazy, man. That's Minecraft. It's the bugs are so specific. They break the same way every time, but you have to do the exact same thing. And if you do anything slightly different, it doesn't break. Like you put something a few blocks over in a different direction and it doesn't break anymore. Alright, frozen station. The path is there. How do I... hold on. Why does this go in that direction anyway? Alright, so there's a couple of farms that have failed because of snow. Curiously, these villages have jobs. Not sure how. Do they have beds? Did I put beds in here? No, they don't have beds, so they don't actually recognize this place as a village. This is like a what? It's like a shop. Oh, there's a couple of beds. No, there are beds in here. I put a bed there. Okay, 1, 2. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Those farms are not even accessible because they're above ground. Alright, so these dirt paths, they don't get covered in snow because they're like 1 pixel lower than the other blocks. The paths are actually fairly clean.